Everyone, it is Alexis. Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. So today's video is definitely something different, something I've like filmed now 4 times because I'm just like nervous to talk about it. I've never talked about anything like this on my channel. I made fitness videos, but I've never actually talked about my weight loss journey. It's such a big part of my life, and I want to definitely share more personal things with you guys on my channel and be real, like real as I can, and just share things that are actually important to me, and hopefully you guys like these videos. So I definitely want to talk about my personal experience. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. I'm not a health coach. I'm not a nutritionist. I do not know everything. This is all everything from my personal experiences. So definitely take what I say with a grain of salt. If I could spark a light in you to do some actual research for you, give you some idea, that's what I want to help with. But I also wanted to quickly jump on here and say welcome to all my new subscribers. Like, I reached out last week. I was like, what the heck? Everyone is loving the moving vlog, and I have so many new people on here. Welcome. I'm so happy that literally took the time out of your day, out of your life to subscribe to me. What? So I'm just so happy you're here. Nice to meet you. Hello, I'm Alexis. So it means the world to me that you decided to subscribe to me. Like, what? So thank you. Make sure you introduce yourself in the comments down below if you're a new subscriber. I love to say hi to you. Also, when I was looking at that, I noticed that a lot of people that are watching my videos right now, like over 70%, are not subscribed. So if you're loving my channel, loving the content, and you're already coming here all the time, please, if you can, subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. I'm trying to hit 50K is my goal. If you like my channel, if you could help me get there, that would mean so much to me. I would appreciate it so much. So I want to hit 50K. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Okay, that's all I need to say. Also, make sure to go ahead and follow my Instagram. I am going to be getting on there a lot more, and I also find it a lot easier for me to interact with you guys on real time on a daily basis. Comment on my pictures or answer your DMs. I ask a lot of questions on my stories. I'm in my stories all the time. Okay, it's like basically a vlog. If you guys are interested, definitely go follow me on Instagram. Anyway, so let's get into the video. My weight loss journey, and has it been a journey? Shoot it to you straight, and how I lost 30 pounds. It wasn't easy. So about 3 years ago, I was the heaviest I ever was in my life, and I never cared about making a change prior to that. Heaviest I ever been, I was about 195 pounds, and I will insert a picture right here of what I looked like. I can't even believe, for my body type, that I allowed myself to get that far. It showed everywhere. I was so insecure. I would never ever get in a bathing suit in front of anybody. Like, it is like, I don't care who you are. I was just so depressed with myself. I didn't like looking in the mirror. Like, it got really bad, but I never actually even cared to make the change. Like, I knew there was something wrong, and I knew why I was mad, but I never did anything about it. Until one day I just woke up and was like, this is it. I can't do this. I don't even feel like myself. I don't look like myself. And I got to a really bad place. I had really bad eating habits starting from when I came out the womb. Thanks, mom and dad. It just carried on. It carried with me. Growing up, I took after my dad more so until I reached like my senior year in high school. I was very tall, lengthy, so I didn't really think about what I was eating on a daily basis and how bad it actually was for me. I just ate what my parents gave me, and that was it. Which I grew up in my dad is African American and my mom is melting pot of everything, but her grandma was Spanish, so she took in the Spanish tradition, and that's how we ate. So I ate tacos, tamales, you name it, I ate it. Fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, butter, salt, a name, I was eating it. Okay, greasy, oily, buttery, salty foods. And also, it's a tradition to eat everything off your plate. You don't leave the table until everything was off your plate, and the serving size was for 4 people, and you had to eat it or you're in trouble. So just picture that. Like, if you grew up that way, you understand. Like, changing that lifestyle is so hard. It became who I was. That's how I ate, and I knew no different. I thought it was normal. So through high school, still maintained my good weight because I was doing sports, and this were crazy. Like, I literally would work out every single day and do the most insane work. So of course I was able to maintain my weight. I was young, I was athletic, I was doing sports, I was very active. active when I was in middle school and high school. So I was able to maintain, you know, not getting huge, like not to where I would notice anything. I'd literally go to practice and go after practice, go to McDonald's and get 3 cheeseburgers and eat it like it was normal, and that was my life. And I saw no effect from it until I reached my 20s and I stopped playing sports and I graduated high school. I noticed, I previously noticed when I hit puberty, I grew like I grew big boobs and I grew big butt already. I already had that going for me, okay? So just imagine not working out, not being active, and not eating healthy, and just eating the way I was. Do I even have to say anything? Like, we know that is a recipe for disaster. Like, so when I hit my 20s was about 145, and for my height, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. If I go under that, I would consider myself underweight. Like, I would literally look like a stick because I'm so tall. So I was like 140, 143 when I was like 20 years old. Then after that, I literally jumped up to 195 pounds. And not to talk about numbers are important, just to give you guys an example of literally how I went from one extreme to the other. Like, I literally just gained all this weight because I wasn't eating healthy, I wasn't taking care of myself, and I was not, you know, I just didn't care enough to make the change or know how. And so one day, I literally was like, enough is enough, and I need to change. Starting off, I did not change in the right way though. I will be honest with you guys, I have tried every diet under the sun. I literally have. I've done things not the right way. So I made a change and I finally figured out what works for me, for my body type, and how to maintain it. Because trust me, I've done things and I just would go back to square one. So, and that's something that I'm definitely proud of and happy to say, and what I want to share with you, how I did that. Like, how is it possible? Because it feels impossible in the moment, especially when you're starting and you get discouraged and you just don't want to do it. So I definitely am in a place where I'm happier mentally, you know, and stronger physically. I feel confident. I feel more beautiful with myself. So hopefully I can help somebody out there how to start that journey today, if that's something that you are looking at, you want to do for yourself. Okay, so first things first, how to even get motivated, how to start. You're looking at this like, oh my God, I gotta climb Mount Everest. If you're like me, that's how I was looking at it. And it discouraged me every single time. I'm not kidding you. I would do it for a week and then just not do it. Or I would do the most extreme thing that I should not do. So first things first, I'm a person that loves food. So if you're like me, I grew up eating everything that was in front of me to create a healthy lifestyle with eating. I have to eat. I cannot not eat or not eat enough. I will at the end of the day break and go eat a chocolate cake or 10 tacos. Like, that's just what would happen if I didn't do it the right way. And I know that from experience. I hated the gym. Like, who is the gym? Where is she? Who is she? I've never met her before. We're not even friends. I don't like her. And so it's very hard for me, never even walking into a gym, to go in there and be like, I'm supposed to be here 5 times a week and do this. What do I even do? Like, what is any of this? So discouraged. So I came from no experience of this type of lifestyle at all. So if you're there, like I've been there, and you can, you know, eventually get to a space where you're comfortable, where you go into the gym and you don't care and you know you own it. And that's what hopefully I can help you do. So for me, mentally, I can beat myself up, right? So like for me, I had to play a mental game with myself. I had to understand how my brain worked, and that it literally, any type of change that you try to do for yourself, your brain starts to go into the fight or flight mode and it will stop you from doing it. Understand when you're trying to change your life and you're like, your brain is freaking out, like, I can't do this, I don't want to do this, oh my God, you can't do this. That is it just trying to protect you, because it doesn't know what's happening. It's never been in the gym. It's like, girl, don't do that, you won't make it. But that's just your brain trying to protect. So what I do is I don't look at tasks like, okay, I gotta climb Mount Everest today, and then you just don't end up doing it, because who the heck wants to do that? So I started with a challenge for yourself and base it off just you or what you can do and what feels good to you. You'll know it when it feels good, like, okay, I can accomplish this, I can do that. I start off with a 30-day challenge, because for me, I need to break a old habit, and this is what I do to get into the mood of changing my lifestyle. Even if I fell off for a week, I literally will go on like a detox, or I'll do like a 7-day period where I'm just strict. It always sets me in the right, okay, this is the way I am, I eat healthy, and it breaks that habit of wanting sugar, wanting that food. So I start with a 30-day challenge. I go to the gym for 30 days straight. You can do it shorter. I'm not telling you to do 30 days. Whatever feels good, that you feel in your brain and it makes sense, like I can accomplish doing it. Okay, let's start with 5 days. I can do 5 days. I'm gonna go to the gym every day for 5 days. I'm gonna eat healthy every day for 5 days, and then see where you feel after that. Then at the end of that 5 days, add another 5. Say, okay, I can do this again for another 5 days, and just take it as you time. I start with 30 days. That's what makes sense to me mentally, something I know I can do. When I go for that long period of time, it actually breaks the habit. I no longer crave sugar, crave the bad food, and that's enough time for me to take away the bad habit. So that's where I start and where I get my motivation. Like, okay, I can do this. It's just 30 days. Time the 30 days hits, you're not even gonna go crave a pizza. You're not gonna crave it. And that's what I love about doing it for 30 days straight, because I've completely broke those cravings that are in my head haunting me every day. And that's why I do it that way. And I find that's what helps me be motivated after that point. So the gym can be a scary place. Like, how the heck do you get started in the gym? And for me, that was something that was one of the most difficult things. I had no idea what to do. Like, I literally walk in there and like, I'm leaving. I don't no, I'm not kidding. Like, I literally was so scared. So for me, I had to find somebody that I looked up to, or find somebody that it made sense for me to follow. So I got some workouts online and I just started doing them. For me, what I find works is I follow, I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but her name is Cambry Schroeder, and she has an Instagram account called Fit with Cambry. And she had more athletic body type, and I was like, okay, I can follow this. And I followed her meal plan, which are like either $5 or free. I will link her website down below. Followed her workout plan, and she have these like 2-week workouts, and it's perfect for starting like a challenge for yourself, or a 7-day, she calls it a detox, 7-day detox, where you eat healthy for 7 days, work out for 7 days, and you kind of just change having this as a lifestyle. So I use that, and her workouts are not hard. Like, you can look up what the workout means and do it in the gym, and it hits all the areas you need to get a really good workout. So I just followed those. I followed this completely. So click the link down below, see the types of workouts that I did, and I just did that. I started with 7 days of doing it, and then I just kept going for 30 days of my workouts, and that's basically what I did. I followed her. So if you're needing someone to follow, this is exactly what I did. So make sure you click that link down below and follow her workouts, and she will walk you. She's like a fitness guru, so she'll walk you through it. It's easy for girls that just begin, that don't know anything about fitness. Like, she is the girl. Go follow her. Okay, so the types of workouts that I do at the gym, I started with Fit with Cambry. I still do that type of workout, but I just add more. I think she made it for younger girls, for girls that are just getting into fitness at the, you know, beginner level. They are hard, don't get me wrong, but for my body type, I'm big, so I need like harder workouts. So I just like double up what she does. So if she says walk on the treadmill for 1.5 miles, I make sure I do that at a higher speed, and then I do more reps of, so she's like 10 push-ups, I'll do 20. Just adding more. You just gauge what is best for you, and the workout takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to complete every single day, and that's what I do. That's what I've been doing, and I've seen crazy workouts. Burpees, I hate you, but they get you fit in every angle of your body. I promise you, you get abs, your legs start to tone up. Like, burpees are insane. It took me a while to believe, and then I did them for every single day for 6 months, and the changes that I saw. So definitely I would do about 150 during the day. I know that's a lot. If you can't do that many, that's fine. So I saw the biggest change in my body when I implemented doing burpees. So you can do it in the morning, like do 50 burpees in the morning as your morning little wake you up, or split them up throughout the day like I did. I'll just stop in the clock, do 20, stop, and 2 hours later do 20 more. And then I do my night workout, my Fit with Cambry workout that I have for that day. So I do HIIT workouts, which I think stands for high interval training. Really good for fat burning, just because the way the workouts go, your heart rate drops and goes up again, drops and then goes up again. So you're constantly going up and down, and you supposedly burn more fat. I see the most effect in my body when I train like this, instead of sitting on the treadmill for 45 minutes and then doing just cardio. Yes, it helps me drop weight. Cardio is very important, but the types of cardio you're doing is important. How you're doing your cardio is important. I like to mix my cardio in, because if I'm sitting on the treadmill, I'm bored, I'm done, I want to leave and I want to go home. I cannot sit on the treadmill for 30 minutes to 45 minutes. I will cry myself to sleep. I get so bored. So if you're like me, HIIT is definitely the way to go. Start off on the treadmill, do a round, go back on the treadmill, do a round, go back on the treadmill, do a round, end on the treadmill, and then do a mile walk after. Like, I like to do it that way, because I get so bored in cardio, you guys. I get so And that is basically what I do in the gym. It is not that hard. I had to make it easier for myself. I needed a plan to follow, and if you need that too, make sure that you can do it. Start something that's not hard, something that you can do so you're successful. You need to stay committed and consistency, and you will see change, I promise. So that's basically what I do. Okay, so food. Let's talk about food. Whew. Food, we are enemies, but you got to keep your enemies close because or I'll die, okay? You guys, I've literally tried every single diet there is on planet Earth, okay? I've been a vegan, pescatarian, I've tried fad diets, keto. There's this one diet where I would only eat 500 calories a day. I wouldn't eat at all. I've been there trying to figure out, and this is what I meant, like when I first started my fitness journey, I did not do it the healthy way, and I do not recommend, because all it did is set me back years when I could have had a body that I loved 2 years ago. I was playing around and not taking it serious and thinking that abusing my body was going to get me the body I really wanted. At the end of the day, it set me back in time, wasted a lot of time, so I do not recommend that. Do not do it that way. I promise you, if you stick to changing your mindset to a healthy lifestyle and saying, this is who I am, this is the way I eat, this is what I do to take care of myself, I work out, I eat health, this is who I am now. I don't go and eat pizza every day, all day. I think it's great to, I don't hold myself back. If I want a burger, I'm gonna go eat a burger, but it's not what I eat every day. What I eat every day is my lifestyle is I work out all the time. That's just who I am. And once you accept that mentally, this journey is going to be a lot easier for you and you're going to see the most effect. That is so important. Understand, you need to adapt this as a lifestyle change. And if that is the #1 thing I say to you in this video, you need to say, this is who I am, I eat healthy. And when you start to accept that in your mind, it's not a battle all the time. It's like, oh, okay, well, I just don't eat a burger all the time, so I'm not gonna go towards that. I'm gonna go have a salmon and a salad, okay? And it doesn't have to be boring. Spice up your food, make it interesting for yourself. I could definitely make a video on how I make my food. And coming from a place where I used to eat chicken and tacos all the time, like I still crave those things. Okay, I love tacos. I need tacos all the time. So how do I make healthy tacos? Like, and how do I portion it to where I feel full? Like things like that. And just break it down to where it's easy for you. Customize it for you. It's your lifestyle. Doesn't have to be boring. You don't have to strip yourself away from everything you used to know. Just customize it to being healthy. Literally, that is what you have to do. Staying consistent. If you can stay consistent in one area of your life when you're working on a goal and you stay consistent at that goal, it can do nothing but happen. You can do nothing but gain success in that area. Understand, stay consistent. This may take you 3 months. Sorry, that's reality. It's not gonna be 2 weeks from now. It may take you 2 months. That is reality. But when you reach that goal, you're gonna become addicted. You're gonna fall in love. You're gonna love yourself. It's gonna strip away the anxiety, the depression. I saw so much change in myself when I started doing this in so many ways other than just being healthy. Like my mental state changed. If you know me, I have horrible anxiety, horrible depression, and I go in and out of it all the time. I was not helping myself, putting horrible things into my body, not exercising. So when I actually cared about myself enough to take care of myself, a lot of these things that I once had, I still struggle with today, but it is not as bad. I have a chance, I have a fighting chance to actually, you know, wake up and talk to my anxiety and be like, you're not gonna rule me today, because I have clarity in my brain. My brain is working. I'm not lethargic from sugar. I'm not falling asleep on the couch and feeling lazy because I just ate a Big Mac at McDonald's. You have to at least give yourself a fighting chance. Fuel your body with the right things so it can do right by you. That is how it works. Like that is the key to life. I just gave it to you. Like sometimes you have to do it for a while. At first you're gonna be like, this is not working. It's not. But you at least give yourself 3 months. Try it for 3 months and I promise you, you will get addicted to the gym, addicted to eating healthy. You'll put a Big Mac in your mouth and you'll be like, I've never believed anybody when they said that. But you eat healthy and then you go eat something bad, you will literally feel like it's the most disgusting feeling. You're like, I will never eat that again. What the? No. Sometimes I eat it and it's good. Like I go eat In-N-Out, I'm fine. You can still tell the difference of it. Just understand that when you adapt it as a lifestyle change, that's when things really, really change for you. So for me and my diet, I also follow based off with Fit with Cambry. So I'm gonna make it very very easy for you guys. If you guys click her stuff below, I'm not sponsored at all. This is just what I really did. It's more so eating a balanced meal, having my vegetables, having my protein, and having my carb. I cannot eat a lot of carbs for my body type. I will gain weight. I went to Italy and gained 20 pounds. I'm not kidding, because I ate nothing but carbs. So for me, I really have to have a balanced meal. It is important to understand what you need for your body. So when you start eating things, what feel bad, what makes you bloated, it just depends on you. So do your research, understand what you need. That is very, very important. So I do stick with high proteins, lots of vegetables, lots of greens. That's the most thing that I eat. A little bit of protein and a little bit of carb. That is basically my meals. Lots of fruit. I like to eat lots of fruit. Water. Let me say it again. Water. Did you hear me? Water. Oh, water is your best friend. You have water. I promise you, it's the biggest difference in weight loss. You have to drink water. It changes your body, your skin. It makes the process a lot easier. Your body is dehydrated. It's one less thing for it to worry about, so it can work on getting that fat off you, losing the weight. Drink water. I swear, you pee out all the toxins that you're eating all day long. The more you pee, the better. Make yourself pee 60 times a day if you have to. That's when I seen a huge difference, when I was drinking the proper amount of water for my body. So I like to stick with a gallon a day or more, okay? Or people say you can drink half your body weight in ounces is another thing. Drink water, okay? But that is basically my food and what I do eating wise. I do also do a calorie deficit, really in the process of losing weight on the grind for that. Of course, I eat at a calorie deficit. When I take my normal rate of calories and I bring it down by just a little, add working out, and it equals, come on, you can do nothing but lose weight on that. But don't get too heavy on that. You can't eat 1,200 calories. That is not realistic. So you need to either go to a nutritionist, do a lot of research to figure out what calories you should be eating, or don't count your calories at all if you can't handle that and it's not the healthy mindset. For me, it works for me, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I don't want to lie and say I don't count my calories. I don't even look at that. I do. I do. And when I'm like preparing for weight loss, what I do big time is intermediate fasting. I can't even freaking say that right. But some people may agree with it, some people might, but I also do it for my mental state as well, not just for losing weight, but it does help in that area. So for me, I fast for 16 hours. I stop eating at 8 p.m. and I don't eat again for the next day until 12. I allow myself to just digest my food, and I find it really, really helps with weight loss doing that. But also I can focus better, I sleep better. It just helps with a lot of things. You can do a lot of research on what intermittent fasting can do for you. But for me, it definitely helps with weight loss, but also my mental state. So I do it for both of those reasons. So yeah, and do your research before you do these things, but that is something I use, and I know it helps tremendously for weight loss for me. And I would be lying if I told you I didn't do that for my weight loss journey. So that is it. That is my video, my weight loss journey. It was a mess. It was hard. I've been through it all, I promise you. If you are struggling, have any type of questions, definitely comment down below. Want an in-depth video of what I eat in a day, my workout routine, things like that, and how I stay consistent, more showing you instead of telling you, I'd love to film one of those videos. I just want to know if you guys want to see that on my channel. So make sure you guys let me know down below if you want to see that. I'd love to film it. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.
What did you expect now? That you feel better? A town no simple life wouldn't cut you down. What do you regret now? Thinking you were clever?